Hi, welcome to Smack's online video tutorials. In this tutorial we'll look at the e-commerce engine, and in particular the delivery options, the country zones and the pricing, how we work out how much the delivery of an order is going to cost. So let's look at this in detail. We've got My Store and Delivery. So we could scroll in here. And we can see here we've got various zones. So the most important thing with working out how much a delivery is going to cost is to work out where you are in the world. So our store is located in Europe, USA, but we need to work out which countries are in which zones. We set up our zones and then we can work out the cost. So let's look at the customer side of this. So the customer now is going to order this order here, $3,000. So when they've signed up, they go My Account, New Customer, and they've got country, United States. So this selection here will locate whichever zone the selection is. So if I'm going to select United Kingdom in here, then we're going to switch to this zone. If I select to Italy, we're going to go in this zone because Italy is in Zone 1 Europe. And each of these zones has their own pricing setup, because to ship, if I'm based in the UK, to ship to Zone 1, it's a cost. To ship to Zone 3, it's another cost. To ship to the USA, another cost. But I could be also based in the USA, so likewise to ship. So depending on the country you're receiving the goods will depend on how much you're going to pay for the delivery. So in my scenario, I'm in Italy. I go in Italy, I've got Italy here, and I can see I've only got one option. So when I purchase this order, I will just have one option to choose from, which is this one. And that option is broken down by various devices. It's broken down by pricing and weight. So how do we work out how much this order will cost to send to Italy? We work out the price bands, the weight bands in this instance. So we calculate the complete total weight of the order, and where that weight fits in to one of these bands, we add delivery. So obviously all these entries here can be customized. So you can have 0 to 100 kilograms, one entry here. You don't need so many. And you add another pricing scheme and pricing band here. So we add, okay, so let's go into delivery again, and let's now choose United States. So now our customer wants the items delivered to United States. So we need to look at United States. So United States, we've got the country. So this will be the zone that we get put into. Let's have a look at the pricing schemes. So in here we've got DHL USA wonderful working days. We got this set up. But we're now going to add another setup, and we're going to say urgent delivery, UPS urgent same day delivery. So we're going to add a new option for the customer. So the customer, when the customer is ready to purchase, the customer can either select this one, we've only got one at the moment, or the customer can select this one. Let's add this. We can see we've got an order here of, so maybe we want the order of this one to be top. That's easy done. So this one, UPS urgent same day delivery. How do we work out the price of this? So we're going to work on the price with weight. We need to be calculating the weight on each product that we're selling. So we can work that out by going to My Listings. Let me choose this blue locker here. And this blue locker has got a weight of 5 kilograms. So all the products that we order, all the weights will be added, and then we get a total weight, and then that total weight will come in to a band, a price band here, that total weight. So that one was 5 kilograms, so that locker will come in here, and that will be the price of the delivery. But if the customer hasn't just ordered a locker, and I can see the customer didn't just order a locker, then that weight will go up. So here we've got the UPS urgent same day delivery. For example, on this one we will not base it on weight. We're going to base it on price. Okay, so we're going to go, so now we're going to go add price band. So we're going to base it on price, and we're going to say from $0 to $99 is going to be $75. We can also add a percentage of the total order. So if the order is 1,000, if we say 10% here, it will be 10%. So $75 is the cost of 0 to 99 is going to cost $75 if we're going UPS urgent same day delivery. We can add another one, and then it jumps up 99, 100, add another one, 200. So we can add a lot of different price bands very easily. And we just save that. So now let's look at our price bands. 0 to 99 add 75, 100 to 199 add 125, 200 to 299 add 250. We can delete this one. Just deleted that. So you can see we've got now, when we're purchasing this order, this complete order, we got a selection. We'll have a drop down of this one, or we'll have a drop down of this one. So if we choose this one, it's going to cost more because it's urgent same day delivery, and we add the cost here dependent on the total order. This one is based on kilograms. So we can see how it's very easy to manage the pricing within a zone. The first thing we have to understand is we've got to work out where the recipient customer is, which country. Once we're in the country, we then have our pricing schemes in that country that are displayed to the customer. So this customer here will have different pricing schemes to, let's say, Europe, because Europe's going to be cheaper if the business is in Europe or the UK. So depending on where your business is located will affect the countries. Okay, so let's look at another. Let's add another zone while we're working on this. We're going to add another zone, and we're going to say zone 5, zone 6. We're going to call it South America. So we've got zone 6 South America. We've got nothing, no countries added here. So this is not going to work at all. We need countries. So we've got to add some countries. So the countries we add by selecting here. These are all the countries in the world. So first country we're going to add is Peru. The second country we're going to add is Colombia. The third country we're going to add is Ecuador. Big countries in South America, and we can't forget Brazil. And if we're going to do Brazil, we've got to get Chile. Okay, so there's more countries in South America, but there we are. So here we have 5 countries in South America that we've just added. So how does that affect now our selection? Because in here we haven't got these countries in here. So now I'm going to refresh this page, and now we're seeing these countries here. I can now select Peru. I can now select Brazil. I can now select Ecuador. So in adding another zone, it means we've got another pricing zone. Okay, so now we've got zone 6, South America, but it's very expensive to send to South America. So we're going to have a real, well, not expensive, but it's more expensive. So add pricing scheme. We're going to add 3-week service, 3-week delivery. And that'll be with TNT. Oh, I've spelled that wrong. 3-week delivery. TNT. So we've now got an option. So when the user selects Ecuador, Peru, when the user comes to purchase, we're going to be given this option. But at the moment, this option hasn't got any price bands. There's no way of knowing how much this is going to cost. So we need to add something. So we're going to go weight. So I'm just making this very simple for the moment. So we're just going to go weight 0 to 99 kilograms. We're going to go $50. That's it. Oh no, we're going to, yeah, that's it. So we've now set a price scheme for Zone 6 South America, 3-week TNT, edit price we got for total weight between 0 and 99 at $50. So we're sorted there. So now we've got a delivery scheme. You can see we've got one price scheme for this one. We can see we've got 2 price schemes for this one. We've got 2 options when we go to purchase. We can see we've got 2 different choices. And for the rest, we've got 2 on here as well. 1 to 2 working days, UPS courier. Yeah. So we can see now we've got another continent, and any country that the user selects in here will be displayed. We'll use this pricing scheme. So we have another option as well. We're looking at we go into. We can also, while we're looking at this, we can also quickly delete countries. So for Zone 3 Europe, we can delete Estonia, and that will delete it. We just click this little cross, and that will remove a country from the zone. A quick way of removing it. So we remove Chile. That's it. Chile's gone. So Chile is now out of South America. So now we've got countries. Let's say United States. United States is a massive country, and it's got many states in the country, and each state could have a different delivery price. So we have a look at and see. Just go back, and we're going to go edit countries. So you can see what we did there. We go edit countries, edit countries, edit countries. We go here, edit countries. Yeah. So edit countries means that we can edit the states within the country. So we're going to edit the country here of United States. Edit country, we can then choose between these two. So edit countries here, we've got all these states in United States. Edit states or add state. So let's edit states. And we can see we've got all the states that are in America. But each of these states has a different tax. We can add a different tax and a different code to each state. So each order that you place will have a different tax applied, and this is set up in the setup, and we've got product tax driven by destination shipping state in here. So for the US, we have the product states, the tax driven by the product states, because each state has a different tax. So let's go back now into edit countries here, and we got Peru, tax 20%. Well, let's take the tax off now. Let's make it simpler and not have the tax driven. So we're just going to go single product tax, and we go back to our delivery, and we go edit countries, and now we're not seeing a tax because the tax is not driven by the location of state. So now we're going to, in Peru, we're going to add some states. We're going to add Lima Center. We're going to add Arequipa. We're going to add Huancayo. There you go. So each of these states can have a code. This one here, HU. This one, LI. And there we have. So we have now our Peru that has states added. So let's have a look now and see what is happening in here. So we will now refresh, and we can select Peru in here, and what we'll have is the system here will select the state of Peru, and we'll have Latvia has no states, Hungary has no states, and that's the way. So what we can do is when you select the country, it will select the state, and let's have a look now. I think we've just covered about everything on this video. And thank you very much for watching.